Did you ever look back on a relationship that has now ended and think to yourself, wow, the signs were all there from the start? Like the things that led to the breakup, the lies, the disrespect, the betrayal. None of that stuff came out of nowhere. The red flags were actually waving bold and bright in front of you, but you ignored them. Maybe you made excuses. Maybe you told yourself you were overthinking, or maybe you just really wanted this thing to work and you thought, if I hang in there enough, it will. But this is the hard truth. We don't always miss the red flags. We just sometimes refuse to see them for what they are. Maybe your ex was inconsistent from the beginning. One minute they were all in and the next minute they were distant, and you told yourself, they're just busy. But deep down you felt this sense of uneasiness. Or maybe they did some things that caused you to think, that doesn't feel or seem normal. But instead of seeing it as a sign for who they really were, you convinced yourself they'll change. If they can just see how much I love them, if they can just see how much I want to build my world around them, they'll really change. But here's the psychology. Patterns don't change just because we wish they would. Research on behavioral consistency by McCrae and Costa in 1994 shows us that personality traits remain relatively stable and static over time. What does that mean? It means that if someone shows you dishonesty or emotional unavailability or a lack of respect early on, the odds are pretty good that that's who they are. And then there's confirmation bias, our tendency to focus on the information that supports what we want to believe while ignoring the evidence that contradicts that. So when they did something shady, but then love bombed you with affection right after, you held on to the good stuff and you dismissed the bad stuff. And let's not forget cognitive dissonance, that uncomfortable feeling when reality doesn't match what you want it to be. Instead of accepting the truth that they weren't right for you, you twisted the narrative. You justified, you downplayed, you held on to potential instead of reality. And here's what I need you to know. The breakup, the betrayal, the heartbreak, it didn't start when things fell apart. It started the moment that you ignored the first red flag. And that's not to blame you. We've all been there. We've all want love. We all want connection. We all want to hope that maybe, just maybe, this person will be different somehow. But love isn't about ignoring reality. It's about seeing it clearly and choosing what's truly right for you. So, the next time when the red flags show up, don't try to paint them white. Believe what you see. Trust your intuition, because the truth is, they didn't just betray you. You betrayed yourself first by not listening to what you already knew. But now, you know better. And next time, you'll choose better. Remember, the higher you climb, the better the view. Let me encourage you to climb higher, because you deserve to be happy.